All right, what is up, guys? Summoner 2514 coming back at you today with some more Marvel Strike Force action. Today is the final day in game as of the recording to get Adam Warlock, and we're going to. Went ahead earlier and was able to get this final piece for Jubilee, saving it for the stream here. We're gonna put that on and upgrade her to tier 12 for gear, and that should give us enough to get Adam Warlock. We have about 3 hours left, but want to make sure that we had plenty of time here. We're gonna jump in, skip all of that doodad and Yahoo and whatever it is, and we're gonna do this final run for Adam Warlock here, which should give us enough credits or enough shards to get Adam. We're going to go ahead and speed this up. And I think it's probably important to take out Yondu. He steals buffs, he summons ads, and can hit everyone pretty early. Let's see here. We target here and pull everyone in. Be all right. We'll use multiple man, let him do his thing. Jubilee, I'm not quite sure we need to ult on this group. I knew that that Ravager Stitcher was going to heal, but that's okay. I guess we'll ult here, let Shatterstar kind of bounce around. Jubilee should clean that up. Big man himself, once Gamora turned up. Interesting. Alright. Brought out Thanos for us. Now, we attack Thanos, Cole is going to hit us, but should be alright. Ronin's gonna summon some ads, so again, my thought is that we just want to eliminate anyone early that can summon ads. If there's more things to hit us, it's more likely that we don't survive. So he's down. We're gonna work on Minerva so she doesn't res anyone here or steal our health. Now this is probably a good time to ult with Jubes. Able to get that taken care of, and then these multiple man clones should take out the Minerva. I think the next one to worry about is going to be this Koth. I think it's Koth, right? Yeah, Koth. Korath, jeez. Okay, Korath, the Punisher. Looking pretty good. We'll special here. It should apply, or it does. I thought it was going to apply defense down. Maybe not. That's all right. This boomer's got vulnerable on him, so we'll go ahead and attack there so we can hopefully get him down. We did. Fantastic. We'll attack this boomer, so hopefully we kill him before he takes a turn. Looks like we were able to get that done. Probably took a turn and it bled to death is what more likely happened. Thanos down, and trivial at this point to then kill Cole. We're just going to put it on auto and let him run through it. This should be all we need for Adam. Now we'll look at the next requirements. I didn't go any further. It's probably, you know, gear tier 14 or gear tier 15 or something. We will go ahead and recruit Adam Warlock real quick. 250,000. Boom. We have done it. Fill up fill our 5 stars. We got a 4-star on him. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get any higher, but we have unlocked Adam Warlock. Now, I did want to be the first one in my guild to do it, or my alliance to do it, so we're going to go ahead and look here. Just kind of scrolling back through, and I don't see anyone else unlocking Adam. So Pretty exciting to be the first and only one. This is Adam Warlock. That's not Adam Warlock. All right, so yes, first one and only one to unlock Adam Warlock. So pretty exciting there, guys. We have unlocked the final part to this Infinity Watch team, and now we need to gear them up. Only at this point missing 2 characters, Colleen and Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom, I've got to get through Dark Dimension 4, and we just didn't get enough Colleen shards over the 2 blitzes. Pretty stoked to get Adam here. We need to first off see where we're at with our high roller. So we completed that now. So we're gonna hold off on doing anything with him so that we can make sure that we get we fully take advantage of our gold versus our milestones here. We got about 2 hours 45 minutes till that milestone resets, and so we'll hold off on gear or anything for him until then, so that we're not spending gold unnecessarily. Now that being said, I need to make sure that I did my store buys, which I didn't. Unfortunate. We'll go ahead and take care of these store buys real quick. Always buy alien spores. I've got characters that need them, so I need to buy them. Now I don't particularly need any purple gear. I was going to scroll down just in case I needed anything for the Infinity Watch. I'm not 100% what I need, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This is our afternoon store buy. We're going to get this taken care of. Scroll down here. I don't see any, again, alien spores is really what I'm looking for most of the time. But I scroll into that. Don't need anything there. Ghost showed up. We need 1 ghost shard. I'm tempted to not buy it, but I probably just should and just be done with Ghost. And then we can actually put her at 7 stars later this evening as well. Again, once we hit our gold reset. I think we're just going to. That way we're done. Ghost is now officially done. She is 7 stars. We'll go ahead and bump her up a little later this evening. Check out our star buying power here, and we're not going to get any of those. And there's nothing over in these parts to purchase. Still don't have enough costume credits for the snowsuit yet, as that just kind of got released. So we are a couple days in, and we're about a quarter of the way there. So probably another 6 days, 7 days maybe. And I think there's 12 left on that event. As long as we take care of it, we'll be fine. And then my next goal is actually going to just get this next skin for Deadpool here, as long as it stays around long enough for me to collect the pieces for it. That will be our next goal. We need to spend some ISOs here, so we're going to jump in. Looks like Adam is support, so it's going to be kind of a fight between him, Moondragon, and Minerva as far as getting all these support pieces, but that's fine. We can go ahead and make sure we've got him, that going for him. We spent our energy there, and the next part we need to start worrying about is probably getting back on track with spending our energy for shards. We've always been working on and trying to continue work on stature here to make sure that when Jubilee comes back around, we can get Jubilee up again to the next star level, which will be the 7, but we need to get Stature and Yellow Jacket to 7 in order to get Jubilee to 7, in order to get Adam Warlock to 7 in the long run. Now we'll still need Polaris, Shatterstar, Longshot, Multiple Man, and Nebula. Or no, sorry, not Nebula. Polaris. So yeah, that's it. Shatterstar, Polaris, Multiple Man, Longshot, and Jubilee all just finished unlocking Adam Warlock. So there's, you know, layers on layers as far as characters that we need to get shards for in order to unlock. And the current layer that we're working on is the Jubilee layer, basically, which is making sure that we get enough stature and yellow jacket shards to be able to put Jubilee at that 7. And then after that, we'll probably, if we can find these characters, we'll be working on Shatterstar and Polaris. We know Polaris is available in a node, so we'll probably start working on her after that again. Long Shot is available in the War store, so we'll find Polaris there. And then Multiple Man has himself a node as well. So Yellow Jacket, Stature, Polaris, and Multiple Man will be our main focus for farming shards currently. Probably in around about that order as far as, you know, making sure we do Stature and Yellow Jacket and Polaris and Multiple Man kind of as we go through those. That being said, we don't have any Dark Dimensions to get through. We are full up on our gold, so we don't really want to spend any gold as far as getting any milestones done or as leveling anyone up. But we do have some war to do. We're currently winning. But let's pop in and see where we are currently at. I didn't look at this earlier when it started. My alliance is supposed to follow a specific strategy, and so I'm just hoping that we have. And it looks like we are, so we're in pretty decent shape here. We got this Sinister 6 to get through with a pretty big Doc Ock. Now, I usually would try to bring in usually try to use like shield against Sinister 6. I think that's kind of one of the counters. I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. It's a Sinister 6 a little bigger than some of my teams are, but that doesn't mean that we can't get through them. We just need to probably put together a good team. We could always just use power armor and let them blow them up, and you know, then we'd be out of power armor kind of going forward. I'm not opposed to that. I don't really want to. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Power armor, I would assume, should be able to get through these guys. We'll see how it goes. Shouldn't be too difficult as long as power armor gets their 1-2 punch off. We should be looking okay. Now this Doc Ock is pretty large, so for our basics and stuff, I think we're just going to kind of focus right there on Doc Ock. Now unfortunately our Ironheart got slowed, which really puts a wrench in the plans for this iron power armor team. We're gonna just target Mysterio so we hit 4 characters with that that rewind of their turn meter. And we're gonna try to get through this. Now this is gonna put offense up here, which it did like I expected. The problem is that we don't have defense down, so we are gonna go ahead and at least use the special here so we get some damage out. Good damage on that. We're gonna use the basic here. And we have offense up for 2 turns, so as long as they live for 2 turns, we should be in decent shape. This puts defense down on everyone. Iron Man can use his special to hit everybody. We're in pretty rough shape because they are all taking turns, and our power armor is going to start melting here. All right, so they still have defense down, so we're in decent shape. They did have that the deflect, which is really not helpful, but hopefully we can clear through. We got 1 down. Unfortunately, I don't think this will kill Doc Ock, so I'll probably try to, I think, get down probably this Electro real quick. I don't know if it'll kill Electro. We're gonna just ult there. Unfortunately, it's not. I think this power armor team is gonna lose. The large Doc Ock and the team did not pop off like they were supposed to. We'll let them finish up. It's not going to matter. We did get one team member down. Not great progress, especially for, you know, a 10k punch up. The slow over on Ironheart was really the worst part. Now, because Ironheart needs to go before everyone else does, and we might have been in better shape if Ironheart had gone, put defense down, and we were able to still, you know, ult through everyone real quick before we lost our rescue. Real unfortunate there. We're gonna have to take another whack at this here. We'll let this attack cooldown run through, and then we'll come back in here. Now let's see here. Can't use power armor because they find that they ran their went through what we had for them. Now we could go ahead and try to use this X Factor team. They'd probably take it out, especially since we were able to take one of the characters. I think this is what we're gonna use. We'll just use the X Factor. Let them run through this team. They should I probably should have just used this team to start with. I kind of forgot that I had that I've gotten my X Factor built up from this Adam event here. All right. Now let's go ahead and special right here. Defense down. We were able to take out the Electro. Stop the summon. Kestrel takes out Rhino. This might have been a giant overkill. That might have been a giant overkill. But that's all right. We got through it. We got the next room unlocked, which is important for us. Just getting these rooms unlocked. It's Med Bay, which is great. We do focus down Med Bay. That's a hand team. That's pretty entertaining that's there. This is a Wave 1 Avengers team. Now they're kind of large, and my Wave 1 killers, I don't expect to be able to get through them. We will give it a shot and see if we can. They're a little bit bigger. And most of the power is in our Hela. The important thing here, I believe, is going to be to get through the Thor first. And so we're really going to need Hela to put in a lot of work to get that Thor down. Fortunately, Thor is in the middle, so it's going to be super helpful for us. And he's right next to Black Widow. Not that Black Widow does a ton here, but she does some good stuff. Now, I don't want to extend those debuffs yet, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just help Strange out so he doesn't die. Super important that he stays alive. Now, we want everyone to bleed, and this would be ideal to extend these debuffs. Now, I think we're going to try to just put heal block on everyone. It should take out Black Widow, maybe Hawkeye. We want to get this stun on this Thor. This is what we need here, is this flipping all these buffs. Fortunately, we're still stuck on this. Alright, that killed Greg, which is good. That gives us some speed bar. Unfortunately, Strange dying there was not good. And we probably need to work on... Oh, we need to just kill someone. I think a big proponent here is going to be maybe to get this Hawkeye down. We'll extend all those debuffs. That's going to be super helpful now. And now we're stuck behind this taunt on this captain. It'll be fine. We'll just apply that and we'll double tap him. We'll go ahead and run through here so we hit 3 characters. think if Captain America is able to take a turn, he will likely just die. And well, unfortunately, Scarlet Witch didn't do what she was supposed to, which was spread debuffs around. This should ping Cap. There it is. I think Hela's going to be able to just clean this up by herself. We'll try to kill Thor. We're going to put it on auto and just let her run through it. See if we can kill this Thor. Yeah, Hela's going to be able to clean this up, no problem. So, essentially, Wave 1 killers killed Wave 1. I mean, it's mostly Hela that really kills this, that goes after it. Do need to work on the rest of my Wave 1 killers, or that supernatural team, to bring them up and into the fold so that the entire team is useful there. But we were able to take them down. Now, this is a Merc team, and we do have our Merc killers. I'm going to go ahead and burn an energy here, which will be fine. And we just want to get some teams out of the way for the rest of my teammates here. Now, this is kind of my mercenary killer team here. It is a punch down for us. They typically can punch up. I've punched up like 120k with this team before. It does get kind of sketch, but I was able to punch up about 120. I typically would suggest that you can probably punch up about 100k. Now, my Grenadier is not as large as he's supposed to be for this team, but that's why we have Drax here. Drax really helps this team out. Now, see, there's no Merc Lieutenant, which is super weird on this team that he's just not here. But Taskmaster and the mercenaries were here, so we're going to just let this ride. Now, this should attack just one, so we just want to kill him. And then we'll let the rest of the team go on auto, and they should be able to take down the rest of this mercenary team pretty easy. And there we go. All right. So, able to take down that mercenary team. Now, I have used all my energy for these, and we're leaving our... We're going to go ahead and leave the war. Somebody should be able to clean up these teams pretty easily and get through it. This is a Technerva team with... I mean, Ghost is on this Technerva. But should be okay. They should get through, you know, we should have somebody else coming in war here soon. Be able to kind of get through most of the rest of that there. All right. And I believe that is really going to do it here. We'll collect our useful 5 Hulk shards. And we need to check. Oh, we can do this next tier. And then this tier is the one I'm afraid we're probably not ready for. X Factor characters required gear tier 13 and ISO level 4 or above recommendations are really not a thing. It's basically this requirement, Jubilee and X Factor at gear tier 13. So unfortunately, that's unlikely to happen, but we did unlock him. We'll gain the extra gold here. This will be pretty scary because, you know, my Infinity Watch characters are not good. Oh, these aren't actually ours, so maybe we're getting some developer characters essentially where they're better than the ones we have. I couldn't click them out. They were all required. So, when fully charged, Infinity Watch symbol Gamora quickly loses charge and becomes empowered. Yes, we are aware. Gamora deals massive damage and applies negative effects to enemies while clearing their death-proof statuses. So she's going to really be good against Cole. And as terrifying and hard as it seems. Oh, we should have saved that to clear those death groups. I want to just get through Cull. My ability block for 2 turns. Actually, let's ability block Thanos, because if he takes a turn, he will clear all of the debuffs that we have set up. Clear all negative effects from self and Infinity Watch, which nobody has. Clear 2 random negative effects from all other allies. Bury yourself. Adam Warlock. Yep, that seems fine. Gain a bunch of barrier. Moon Dragon if primary target is a protector with immunity. Flip. Clear all positive effects from all enemies. Okay, that seems decent. I mean, these are the Black Order killers, basically. They're here to just murder the Black Order. Now, this is going to give Gamora 100% speed bar. If on kill, fill speed bar by 100%. And I can pretty much guarantee that this will kill this. Yep, that'll kill there. And then Gamora can go ahead and kill there as well. Now, big deal is going to be this Mr. Sinister. We don't want him cloning. And should be able to... Sinister is basically useless now. And now I think it's going to be getting into this Gamora, or this Emma, so she doesn't clear the debuffs. Also need to probably think about Thanos. I forgot he was about to take a turn. He's probably going to clear if he takes another turn. So let's see if we can work Thanos down. Was a decent size hit, but he just counted himself countered to death. Thanos should theoretically bleed to death over there now. And let's see if we can get Shuri. Yep. Attack Silver Surfer. Good deal. Not too worried about the Cole currently being stunned and ability blocked. I mean, we can only use, you know, it'll be stunned, not stunned, and ability blocked. But now the ability block's going to last another turn, so Cole is pretty useless. We just need to get down this Silver Surfer. And there we go. Vanished again, no matter what. Just glad to have you back. Missed question to be answered. Yeah, what's with the cocoon? Are you like a bug anyways? Because we've already got a few of those. Sorry about her. Glad you could help the team find you. I've been meaning to ask why us. Raccoon suggested it. He said you were the best detective he'd ever seen. A real... Yes. And real geniuses. I guess you don't have sarcasm on your planet. Sarcasm? Is that a kind of food? Yes. Sarcasm. All right. Gave us 150,000 gold. Drop in a bucket, but it will eventually help. I mean, we're back at 10 million, and I think the large goal will be to bump Adam Warlock up to probably here. Take a giant chunk of that. 7 million. Oh my gosh. We'll probably do it over a couple of days. Make sure we hit that 207 million each day. Or 2,700,000 gold each day. That'll take us about 3-4 days to get through, probably. So you guys can watch as our Adam Warlock will grow up. And again, I will make sure that I'm hitting that 2,700,000 gold a day until Adam Warlock is level 80. Now, I'm not going to continue to do that because there's no way that I can sustain that even with just getting these 3 characters up to level 80. You know, we're talking, what was this, 7.7 million? Yeah, 7.7 million. We get 1 million a day. So theoretically, if I did nothing but spend that gold, it would take us a little over a week each. So 3 weeks to get them up. Now I can cut that in half as long as I'm spending a million of my own. But I have 10 million, so I can cut that down by 10 days. So because in 10 days we can spend 10 million, which will be, or we can spend 2 million a day, which will actually kind of double our that. So it'll actually, yeah, um, it'll be 5 days or so. 2-3 days each, 6-9 days to get those 3 characters up. 10 days, that's it. We can kind of sustain that for a few more days. And we do have a bunch of gold orbs that we will open once we try for Seed Theory again. We got 36 of them, and that'll definitely help boost our gold. But there might be a Seed Theory video coming in the next couple days. Again, keep your eye out for that. And we'll probably do a Seed Theory in the next coming days. Got a couple of these orbs to crack here, so we'll go ahead and crack these. That'll help with some of the milestones we needed for that. We'll go ahead and finish up cracking. Now, we're not going to crack these as it all kinds of use the same currency. We do have a basic orb. We'll go ahead and pop that as well. If I would have got one ghost shard, I would have been pretty entertainingly upset. But we got a Legacy 2 orb. These have some older characters, but not the oldest in the game. Not too bad to get some Captain Marvel there. These Legacy 1 orbs, however, these have little to no value to me. We'll go ahead and open them, but you know, we don't need Bullseye. So far, I'm looking back here. I don't think any of those characters we needed any. We did need Nebula, so 5 Nebula shards was helpful. Didn't need Kingpin. We have plenty for him. We actually now have a surplus of 150 shards. And we didn't need cables, so we got 5 shards for a single character. So this orb is pretty rough for me. I don't particularly need anything in here. I don't think clicking rare drop's going to change. We don't need Ant-Man. Don't need any of these characters. Don't need Cable or Captain America, Crossbones, Daredevil. Might need some Elektra. Nope, didn't need her. Don't need. We need Doctor Strange because we're 200 shy on getting him up. Deadpool's done. Gamora's all the way up as well. We need some Groot. Don't need. I've seen what, 3? I mean, technically we need 5 shards for him. 4 characters or 10 shards for Iron Fist. Don't need Kingpin. Don't need JJ. Don't need. We need some Nebula shards. Definitely don't need Nobu or Ronin or Rocket or Quake or Punisher. Scarlet Witch is done. We need a couple Scientist Supreme. Spider-Man's done. Thor's done. I believe even Yondu is done. Yep. Bucky. We need a couple for Winter Soldier. Bucky Barnes. And some Vision. So 1, 2, like 6 characters maybe. 7 out of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4, 36. So not 7 out of 36 characters. Not quite. Maybe about a quarter of the characters technically need some for. So not terribly interested in those Legacy 1 orbs. They are great for newer players who need a lot of those characters in there. So if you do need those characters, I do recommend opening those. Now we've got this Mega Orb, which should pop 50 characters right down the center. And looking at these characters flashing in the background, I don't want Electro. Could probably. I don't think I need Negasonic or X-23. There's several that I don't need, but we'll crack it. There's plenty that we do need. There's our 2 ghost shards, so that's kind of hilarious that we spent the currency on that earlier. So now we have an excess of 6 ghost shards. It'll be all right. I wanted to guarantee I was going to be able to get ghost. Shatterstar getting those 50 definitely pumps him up to that 7-star as well. And we're just 5 shards away from Colleen Wing now. So that's, you know, if we can find her in a store, might go ahead and just buy her just to unlock her. But really good pull on that Shatterstar there. That's really a big deal. The last ones we don't open is these milestone orbs. We save those for Seed Theory as well with you guys. Again, check for that video in the coming future. Not going to open any Blitz orbs. Don't need anything there. And I'm actually going to start saving these orbs again. Because I'm not 100% what the gear type that Adam Warlock's going to need. It's likely this mutant piece as well, but not 100% where he needs to be. We'll go ahead and crack these orbs here. I'm just going to kind of run through them so you guys can catch it right here. And see, I think the stream might have gone blank when I opened up that chat, but we'll click through these orbs. Got you guys back, I hope. Click through these orbs. If you want to, you know, slow it down, rewatch, you can see what we get in as far as this blue gear, but it's largely unimportant to us, as I'm fairly certain I will never actually have a problem with blue gear. The purple gear I'm not as worried about, but yes, we did run into that shortage for that mutant gear for a minute there, which was the cause of not getting Adam Warlock 2-3 days ago. Got these purple gears. We'll crack these as well, and we'll see. Now it's kind of weird, but I am definitely hoping for some more of that mutant purple gear. I don't know if we'll continue to need it, but we didn't actually get any, so not a big deal. Orange gear, we're always in the need for more and more orange gear. Plenty of it. We're looking for our alien spores just like normal. And there's those orbs. Last couple orbs here, we'll open these two. Again, looking for pretty big hits over here, but didn't look like we were able to get anything useful. Alpha orbs. Lots of characters out of here as well. We will probably be excited for none of them. Elsa Bloodstone. We needed some Doctor Strange. Don't need Chavez. Ghost Rider. Don't need there. We don't need... I think we need 3 out of the... Oh, we need 4. No, we don't need Chavez. So we need Strange, Elsa, Ghost Rider, and that's about it. Really should just rename this into the Supernatural Orb. Let's see, who's the character missing out of that Supernatural team? Mordo. Baron Mordo isn't here. Name this back into the Supernatural Orb. Got a couple of Asgardians and two Wakandans, but other than that, should just name this the Supernatural Orb. Beta, Alpha Raid. Yeah, okay. What do we get out of these? Didn't need. And didn't need, so kind of a waste there. It's alright. Free orbs is free orbs still. And that's where we're at. Not opening anything out of here or here. Or we can crack these. Yep. Need all kinds of stuff out of here, especially the support, the blaster, and the brawler, and the controller. Of course, we get plenty of the fortifier that we're not currently in need of. So, all right, last orb here. I believe we only need 12 Ultimate shards for him to technically be 7-star. So this will take us down to 9 if I'm correct. Oh, we were at 8 and now we are at 5 needed. 5 more Ultimate shards. And we didn't need the sip, so she'll turn right into Ultimate's food and funnel right back into that. There we go, back into Ultimate's food. All right. So that's going to, I believe that's going to do it for the video today. Don't really have anything else we're doing. So if you liked what you saw, leave me a like, share, comment, subscribe, and binge. Make sure you're hitting that bell notification icon on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, check me out on Twitch and vice versa. Sumner2514 at both locations. Without further ado, Sumner2514 signing out, saying y'all have a good one.